Hello everyone! Today we're going to talk about twin pregnancies.
What?
First, let's talk about a normal fertilization.
Boo!
Sperm swim up the reproductive tract towards the egg. The winning sperm will meet the egg in the fallopian tube and then penetrate the egg. Once it is inside, the zona pellucida, which is a unique covering around the egg, becomes impermeable for all of the other sperm. The fertilized egg, aka the zygote, stays in the fallopian tube for 3 to 4 days and undergoes rapid cell production. It eventually attaches to the uterine wall where it will grow into a fetus. This is called implantation.
Whoa, that was awesome!
Thanks.
Okay, so now we're going to talk about two different variations of twins and how they're fertilized. The first one we're going to talk about is going to be the monozygotic twins, or better known as the identical twins. Okay, so what's going to happen is it's going to be the same process for fertilization. There's going to be one sperm and one egg, and it's going to turn into a single zygote, hence the monozygote. And then what's going to happen is that there's going to be a spontaneous splitting into two different zygotes right about here. It's spontaneous. They don't really know exactly why it happens, and it has nothing to do with heredity. And then what's going to happen is that the zygote is going to split into two different blastocysts and eventually into two separate fetuses who have the exact same genetic material. And then what's going to happen is they're going to come into the uterine wall and they're going to form two separate sacs and one placenta. And then they're going to be born. Two babies. Whoa. Alright, so now that we've talked about how identical or monozygotic twins form, we're going to talk about dizygotic, okay? These are also known as fraternal twins. So what's going to happen is it's a little different at the initial phase. So there's going to be two separate sperm from the daddies and two different eggs from the mommy. Normally during ovulation only one egg is ejected. This is a special case where there just happens to be two eggs ejected. And then both are going to get fertilized with two separate eggs, and there's going to be two separate zygotes, alright? The zygotes are going to then form into two different blastocysts with the mini cells that are going to turn into the embryos. And then the two different blastocysts are going to come into the uterine wall right here, and they're going to form two separate placentas and two separate sacs for the two separate babies. And with fraternal twins, it's important to note that they will not have the same genetic material. They will have they could be different sexes, different traits from mother and father. It'd be just like having any other sibling, just born at the exact same time. Whoa. The most common type of fraternal twins are actually going to be the different sex, male and female twins. The next most common type of fraternal twins are going to be the two sisters, and then...
Thanks for listening, everyone.
Bye!